The project Agroforestry for Livelihoods in Northwestern Vietnam was implemented by the International Center for Research in Agroforestry and the Australian Centre for International Agricultural Research from January 2, 2012 in Vietnam. The main objectives are improving the efficiency of farming systems for smallholders in northwestern Vietnam through agroforestry and creating diverse and sustainable production systems, and raise the people's income from agricultural products. This project also identified Sơn Trà trees, commonly known as Táo Mèo, a species with the potential of improving people's livelihood and solving the problems of environmental degradation at the local. Sơn Trà fruits have sour taste, which is used to make a beverage or medicines. Thanks to the development of the project, Sơn Trà has potential to develop sustainable economic for northwestern farmers.
Hello and welcome to Sharing Vietnam on VTC 10 Net Việt Am Nhất. In our program today, we have a talk to Dr. Delia Katakutan, Director of the International Center for Research in Agroforestry, and she will share about the topic of developing central cultivation in Vietnam. Thank you, Dr. Delia Katakutan, for joining our program today. First of all, can you share the brief introduction of the Agroforestry for Livelihood project, which has been carrying out in Northwestern Vietnam?
The Agroforestry for Livelihoods for smallholder farmers in Northwest Vietnam started in 2011, and it will go until 2016, middle of 2016. It covers 3 provinces in the region, including Xuân La, Yên Bai, and Dien Bien. And the objective of the project is actually to improve the performance of smallholder farming systems through agroforestry, as well as to protect livelihoods of local people.
So what are the first outcomes of the projects in terms of the cultivation and farming renovations?
You see, we're testing 10 different agroforestry systems right now, and it's located in different districts and different communes in the whole region. So what we've found so far in the research is that these 10 agroforestry systems are really effective in controlling soil erosion as well as increasing the yields of the associated crops. So imagine if this is widely practiced by smallholder farmers in the Northwest region, it would have been a very good, it would provide them with better income, better yield, and better livelihoods for sure. But right now, the spontaneous adoption of this agroforestry system is not yet visible because we're still at the trialing stage. However, we are anticipating for greater impacts once this is being adopted widely.
What did the project help the local people to find the output for Sơn Trà, which has long been a serious problem?
There are actually 4 objectives, right? The first objective is to test different agroforestry systems that might be adopted by farmers. The second is actually to produce high-quality planting materials for both grasses and as well as a different variety of tree species. And the third one is actually linking producers or small farmers with the markets. So that particular component is very special actually, and very challenging as well, but very critical for the success of the project. We believe that if we don't link the people, the smallholder producers to the market, it wouldn't be as attractive as to the farmers. So that's what we're currently doing, actually helping to develop and expand the market base of this agroforestry systems, particularly one special species, which is Sơn Trà, or I think it's called Táo Mèo in the local dialect.
Northwestern, which is one of the poorest regions of Vietnam, is the residence of various ethnic minority groups, including Thái, Mường, Dao, Hmong, and Khang. The situation of unsustainable land exploitation for farming has many negative impacts on the environment and degradation of forest resources, leading to poverty. According to the project AFLI, Sơn is intercropped with Tuyết San tea, combining efficient agroforestry system for local farmers not just addresses the issues of livelihood but also preserves environmental resources.
Mục tiêu của cái dự án này thì là bao gồm có hai mục tiêu. Thứ nhất là làm sao đó để cái người nông dân nhỏ ở cái vùng Tây Bắc người ta có thể là cải thiện cái cuộc sống của người ta thông qua là những cái sản phẩm nông nghiệp, nhưng đồng thời là làm sao đó để mà cũng thể là bảo vệ cái đất ở trên vùng cao, nhất là những cái vùng dốc thì rất là cần thiết để có thể là bảo vệ cho đất nó khỏi bị rửa trôi, bị bạc màu vân vân.
For local farmers, being involved in this project will give them a general sense of the effectiveness of the project. The project staff trained local farmers the method of planting Sơn to shorten the harvesting time.
Từ lúc mình thấy làm cái mô hình này thì không có cái gì khó hơn như trước kia. Phương pháp mới bây giờ thì dễ hơn cho dân và dễ hơn cho mình làm rất là đơn giản, không khổ như trước này. Trước thì chưa có cái phương pháp mới này thì làm rất là khổ. Trồng, không biết kỹ thuật đào hố như thế nào và bón phân như thế nào, không năm suốt. Thế từ lúc đấy lên thì mình thấy cũng rất là hiệu quả, rất là nhanh. Như trước kia thì mình trồng 6 năm, 7 năm mới được thu, mà bây giờ thì có 2 năm đã được thu rồi.
According to the experts, the technology of processing Sơn in Vietnam is not well developed, creating obstacles for the output. To solve these problems, International Center for Research in Agroforestry has studied the processing of utility products from Sơn to tea bags and extracts. Then they will transfer the technology to a tea processing company of Vietnam.
Doanh nghiệp là khi tiếp xúc với cái dự án Sơn là cũng có kết hợp làm cái dự án chè săn tuyết cổ thụ. Thì vì Sơn là loại cây mà chỉ mọc ở những độ cao từ 1.000 mét trở lên ở đỉnh núi và này là của người dân tộc Hơ Mông. Thì cùng với vùng đấy thì có cây chè săn tuyết cổ thụ. Kết hợp hai dự án chè với táo Sơn thứ nhất là tạo ra cái đảm bảo thành công của dự án. Thứ hai là giúp hỗ trợ cho người dân có thể nâng cao được cái giá trị thu nhập trên một cái quỹ đất. Vì khi trồng cây chè thì xen canh với cả cây táo thì sẽ cho cái giá trị kinh tế lớn hơn.
Northwestern is one of the regions where most residents are ethnic minorities who have restrictions on market access. Therefore, the support of the projects will help farmers to grasp the scientific and technical methods, planning for the economic development. In addition to Sơn many other projects will be implemented for local people to get rich on their own homeland.
Actually, when the project is finished, local farmers cannot continue the project sustainably and effectively. Have you prepared a plan for this problem?
Yes, of course. That's part of the project, actually, to look at the sustainability aspect of agroforestry. So currently, we are partnering with the local government, particularly the DARDs, the local DARDs of Son La and Dien Bai, and also in Dien Bien. So we are partnering in a scheme which we call a co-matching, scheme, wherein the local government, the DARD, co-invest with us researchers on setting up what we call a landscape scale agroforestry system. So we thought that by doing this, it will enhance the sustainability of the project.
Well, Sơn is a tree which has a lot of distinctive growing features. Did you encounter any difficulties when guiding local farmers to develop and growing this kind of tree in Western Vietnam?
Yeah, well, a lot of challenges, because first of all, this species, Sơn is not commonly grown on farms. So they are actually a reforestation species. So it's grown wild in many places, or it's grown in reforestation areas, which is managed by the government. So actually farmers really lack the skills to manage these trees. So they just go on harvesting the fruits without caring about the trees themselves. So it was very difficult. So these are the issues that they presented to us, and we are responding to that by providing them with additional skills to manage the trees better.
Will the connection with the purchasing companies ensure the long-term development for this project? What are the main output markets for Central product?
Currently, the market is very weak. The market is small, and there's no what you call that a stable or it's a stable business for Suntras, I would say. So we thought that by expanding the market base of Suntra, this will really increase the potential for smallholder farmers to grow it properly, especially. So this is very important, to link the growers with the company that's there to support the whole industry, the whole value chain of Suntra. Vietnamese people are actually tea drinkers, right? It has been there in the culture for many years. So we thought that Suntra tea would be very attractive to the market. Yeah, not only even here in Vietnam, but also abroad. The company that we are partnering with actually exports their products abroad. But at the moment, since it's a very young industry, the plan is actually to do it on a stepwise basis, starting with medium-scale production, and then once the market is, more established, then the next step, which is large-scale production, can follow.
What is your expectation towards the efficiency of this project, especially the economic efficiencies of Suntra for local people in Northwestern Vietnam?
If the farmers in the Northwest will adopt the system, it would greatly help them improve their yield, their income, as well as contribute to their livelihoods. Of course, also contributes to environmental sustainability. So it actually helps to address three basic, interlinked objectives: economic efficiency, environmental sustainability, as well as socio-economic or social stability within the region. Because you might agree with me that when people are not satisfied with their production, so by providing better livelihoods, it will promote social security, and through agroforestry, of course, it will also promote environmental sustainability. So as I said, agroforestry actually promotes not just socio-economic or economic efficiency, but all the three pillars of sustainable development are being addressed by this system.
Thank you, Dr. Delia Katakuten, for joining our program today. And that is also the end of our program Sharing Vietnam. I hope that we give you more information regarding to the Suntra trees as well as the growing projects for local people in Northwestern Vietnam. For comments and feedbacks, please send it to sharingvietnam@netvietv.net. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow.